This is a story from my therapy files of one of my clients' past life regression sessions, where he was regressed to remember a past life as a pirate. I'm Lorna Jackson, spiritual and clinical hypnotherapist, and I specialize in past life and life between lives regression. Now, my career has spanned over 20 years. So I'm now sharing some of my most interesting cases here on my YouTube channel. Now, this story is particularly interesting because of the details my client describes of his life back in the 1800s. So sit back and watch as the story unfolds, and just drop any comments below. And also, if you're enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel. It's free and helps me to grow my channel so more people who are interested in my work can find me, and I can help people to learn more about their soul's journey. So thanks for watching. It's a green field.
There's nothing around. No, there's a road.
So you're just there. So what are you doing as you're there in this green field? Are you standing? Are you walking?
Just standing there.
Are you alone, or is there anyone with you?
I'm alone.
So just tune into your body. Look down on your feet. What sort of, do you wear clothing? Your feet, shoes, or?
I've got like boots on.
Yeah. And what sort of clothing do you wear?
Just like pants, but they're really scratchy.
Are you a male?
Yeah.
And are you young, or would you be an older man? Or
I'm about 5.
you're a little boy. Okay, little boy, tell me what's happening. What's happening here? Are you lost?
I'm just standing there.
So tell me what's around you. What do you see around you?
It's just an open field.
An open field? Is there any houses or dwellings?
Nothing. It's just a road.
A road, yeah? Are you heading down this road?
No, I'm not near the road. I'm off to the side.
You're off to the side. So just tuning in here now. Where's your family? Where have you come from?
I don't know.
So let's stay in your life, little boy, but let's go back. Let's go back in time. We're going to go back before you were in this place. That's right, we're going to go back to the time before you were here, when you were with your family or other people in your life, as I count from 3 down to 1. At 3, going back to where you were with people, your family perhaps, the place you live. At 2 and at 1. And just be there now. Where are you now, little boy?
I'm in a city.
Okay. What's it
It
like?
reminds me of London.
Yeah.
It's like a cobblestone road and all the houses are built out of like sandstone. They're tiny little houses.
And is one of those houses where you live?
Yeah.
So just be there at your house, maybe inside. Perhaps something's happening with your family. Maybe it's a meal time. Just be there. Tell me what's happening.
There's a lady, I think she's my mother.
Ah. Can you describe? How does she look, this lady?
She's sort of tallish, like, I don't know how to explain it. Not like everyone else. She's not sort of abnormally tall.
And what sort of clothing does this lady wear? It's your mother?
She's wearing like a like a dress, but it balloons out at the bottom.
Mm.
It's quite elegant.
And what?
It's not a poor house. There's lots of silverware around.
Mm.
There's a big fire.
How do you feel about her?
I don't know, it's a weird feeling. I don't really feel a connection.
And is there anyone else there other than your mother?
No one.
Just you and her?
That's it.
Where's your father?
I don't know, I can't even find a memory of him.
And how old are you now?
Probably about the same age, maybe 4 or 5. Like the house is warm. I feel safe.
Feel safe there? She looks after you and takes care of your needs? And what's your mother doing right now?
She's just sitting in a chair knitting.
Ah, okay. So if you would look at her face, tune into your mother, look at her eyes. Just tune into her energy. Does she feel or do you sense that she's familiar to you in any way? Perhaps a soul that's travelled between lifetimes to the current lifetime?
No. Very plain.
Mm-hmm.
I can't place her anywhere before. There's lots of boats.
Lots of boats? Ah, and how old are you now?
I think I'm about 16.
Ah, and how do you look? Just tune into your body now. What do you like now? You're older?
I'm just wearing just normal pants. A sort of puffy shirt. It's got puffy sleeves. And I've got boots on. They come up to just below my knee.
Oh, yeah. And what's your hair like?
It's like long, but it's tied in a ponytail.
Okay.
There's a ribbon in it.
Yeah. And you're down at the docks. What are you doing there?
I'm supposed to be meeting a boat.
Mm.
And it hasn't arrived yet.
And how do you feel about meeting this boat?
Nothing really. I think I've been on the boat before.
You going on the boat? Are you a sailor?
I think I am.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a sword.
How do you feel being down at the docks waiting for the boat?
Just like every day. It's just like...
It's what you do?
I'm not anxious. I'm not nervous.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a familiar place.
And do you live close by to the docks? Where do you live now?
I think I live on the boat.
Oh, I live on the boat. You go on different boats?
No, just this one.
And how do the boats look? Can you describe them?
They're big. They're lots of sails. And they've got cannons out the side.
And what do you do when you're on the boats?
I'm just one of the crew.
You help to sail the boat? You're the captain of the boat now. And how old are you now?
I'd say about 30. I've got a big bushy beard.
Mm. And you're out to sea?
No. Inside a harbour.
Is it the same harbour?
No, it's a different one.
So where are you now in this harbour? What's it like there?
And there's just one wharf. And we're the only boat there.
What sort of clothes do you wear now that you're a captain?
I still got like pants with long boots. And I still like a big coat now. And a hat.
Mm. And how do you feel now that you're captain? What's it like?
Lonely.
Lonely? Lonely life? Why is it lonely? You're away a lot?
Away a lot. It's to do with the crew.
Yeah.
They still don't, as captain, they don't want to annoy me. They don't want to piss me off, I suppose is a better word for it. So they tend to stay away a lot. I still have this feeling that they fear me more than... No, there's respect there, but they fear me.
They respect you, but they fear you. They see you as above them. They look up to you.
Yeah.
And they know their place.
Certainly do.
And it's not as a friend then, is it? It's a part of the crew. It's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what about the other crew, the other higher members of the boat, is there anyone that you're close to that's just, you just feel...
No, there's... And he's like the guys over... He's in charge of... I give him orders and he makes sure that the crew follow them.
Ah, okay. So you're always on the ship. You sail a lot.
Sometimes. We're in today.
Where do you go when you're sailing?
Out to sea, just around.
What type of ship is this? What do you? Is it cargo, or do you explore? What do you do?
I'm a pirate.
Pirate. Okay.
There's a flag on the back. It's got skulls and crossbones.
Ah. So where are you now in this harbour? What country is this?
I think it's still England.
And what year would this be? If you were to know the year, if you were to know the number of the year, what would it be?
1784.
And what do they call you, your crew? Do they call you captain, or do you have another name?
No, just captain.
Okay, captain. You're doing really, really well. Getting married. You come back. Who are you marrying? Who's this person? Maybe you can just go there. You could see her now. Who is she?
I've known her since she was like young.
Yeah? She's a friend. Can you describe?
If I can think back, the day I was in the field.
Oh, yes.
And there was the road. A cart came past that had a little girl in it. They stopped and they gave me some food. Then we chatted and then they left.
And that was a girl?
That was the girl.
Can you describe how she looked as a little girl in the cart?
She's got a a little, it's like a floral dress on, little flowers on it with a little bow at the back. Her hair's in a ponytail.
What colour's her hair?
Blondish.
And was she with her father? Who was she with?
She was with her mum and dad.
Ah.
They'd been on a picnic, I think.
So what were you doing out there on that road in the country there that day? Just a little boy. What were you doing out there? Did you wander?
I was just exploring.
And you got a little bit lost? Ah.
And then when I was back in home with mum, I used to keep seeing this girl all the time.
She was a neighbour?
They lived down the street.
Yeah. Ah, right. So you became friends. What did you call her? What's her name?
Her name's Ruth.
What does Ruth call you? What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. So you became very good friends with Ruth. Did you go to school at all? Is there any schools?
I only used to see her on weekends.
Okay. And how did you feel about her?
And we were good friends, and then as we got older, we started dating.
Mm.
And then when I went away, on the boats, she actually moved to the port.
She moved to be close to you?
Yeah, she did.
And now you're getting married?
We are.
How did you get to be a pirate? How did that happen? What does that mean, being a pirate?
I think I just left home and went down to the harbour.
Mm-hmm.
I had this fascination with sea. And I was down there and I just ended up chatting to some guys.
Mm.
And just went from there.
Older now at 3, moving forward to a turning point in your life. A significant event, much, much older now at 3, at 2, going there, and at 1. So where are you now, Andrew?
I'm still in the cottage on the beach.
Mm. And how's life now?
Sad.
Oh, so why are you feeling like that? What's happened?
Ruth died.
Okay. What happened to Ruth? She was sick?
You know, she died when she was trying to give birth.
Childbirth, okay. Mm. And how do you spend your time, your days? What do you do now?
I went back onto the boats.
Back on the boats?
Mm.
And then you come back to the cottage now and then?
Yeah.
And how old are you now?
57.
And what's your health like now?
It's okay. I suppose a few scars and injuries just from fighting other people.
Is that what you do on the boat?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Where do you go? Do you go to different countries? Where do you go?
We've been to France.
And at 1, just be there now on the last day of your life. Where do you find yourself?
I'm in a pub.
And how old are you now?
89.
Oh, okay. And what's happening there?
I'm in an argument.
Who with?
Some guys off another boat. They're younger than me. They're in their late 20s.
How do you feel?
Angry.
With them? Why are you angry? What did they do?
They came in and I know they were treating the two ladies behind the bar poorly. And I said to them to stop it, and then they wanted to start picking on me.
And what did you do?
No, I told them to stop it.
And what do they do?
Well, they just got a little bit pushy, and I proceeded to tell them who I was, that what they were doing was a bad idea.
So move forward. What happens to you now, Andrew?
I'm leaving the bar. I don't know where I'm heading. Someone just stabbed me.
So just taking that last breath. Is this the last moment? You can take that last breath. You've left that body. No, it's okay to let it go because you've just died. And as you leave that body, down at your body now, and tell me now, what happened? Just describe what happened to you.
One of the guys stabbed me from behind, but through the heart.
And as you look down on your body below and that person that did that to you, what are your last thoughts or feelings?
I know, relief.
Relief? Yeah. What's that about? Tell me about that.
I think it was just a relief of not being in a life where Ruth wasn't with me.
Yeah. You're ready to go. You're in your 80s. What was your life like at the end of your life? Were you still living in the cottage?
Oh, it was.
Yeah. You'd finished sailing, your days were over with the sea. As you look back on that life that you lived as Andrew, were there any regrets or any, I know you lost little Ruth, but was there anything else about that life you wish you could have changed or done different?
Probably closer to my mum.
So tell me about that. What was that about, Mum? It was just you and her. What was happening with Mum?
I just don't think that we were close.
No. And she'd lost, your father was gone,
I think I reminded her too much of him.